What's up, guys? Welcome back to the What's Good podcast.
Yo.
It feels like it's been ages since we've done one of these, but it's not.
No, it hasn't been.
It's just been a crazy week.
Yeah, a very crazy. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room.
Where is it?
You, Randolph.
Yeah.
Versus Deji.
Yeah, it's been a bit wild,
This
right?
has been a wild ride the last week.
It's all happened since this last podcast, right? Did we speak about it on the podcast?
I'm just saying, What's Good podcast? You people making waves. That's all I'm saying. We making waves.
We're actually doing bits. Pretty much everything stemmed from this.
Yeah, I mean, so we'll get on to the Quedeca thing next. But this one technically didn't stem from this.
No.
So this came from Sidemen did a Family Fortunes video. That the question was, name a dead YouTube channel. Randolph versus me. Randolph instantly says Deji. And then Deji got tweeted this apparently a lot. And then he said, oh, Randolph, this is funny. You can't talk. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of random
He went
things.
at me quite hard, right?
He did.
Yeah.
The thing is, admittedly, on his side, everyone was like, so he overreacted.
Yeah.
You made a joke. Deji's a dead YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Then he went off at you saying like, this is funny. You're KSI's bitch. You're his camera boy, blah, blah, blah. Then he went on about you and your wife. Like you don't spend enough time with your wife. So I was like, okay, Deji has really overreacted here.
Yeah.
Then you did a diss track. And admittedly, you have overreacted too.
Yeah, well.
But you're a rapper.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I was like, I definitely took advantage of that situation. I was like, it's definitely going to be a good move for me to do a diss track. I mean, you guys are like, you should do one.
I mean, yeah, I told him to do one. But look at your views, look at your social media, look at your subs.
It's 100% worth it. I wasn't sure at first because I've always been a guy who's always been a bit like, not shy, but I've never done like outrageous things on YouTube. I've just kind of been a camera guy. I've just done this and that here and there, tried to please everyone. But I'm starting to realize, not even just because it's diss track stuff, just in this whole year in general, you have to be controversial. We spoke about this in the last podcast, actually. As soon as you start to get dislikes, that's when you start to grow. So that's what this week's been like as well. Like I'm doing more outrageous stuff. That's what grows you really at the end of the day. Yeah, and it's been pretty successful week.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie, I have been milking it because that's the job. But it has got to a point now where it's not friendly anymore.
Yeah, a little bit. It's starting to have some KSI v Roadshaw vibes.
Yeah, it's actually getting a bit. By the way, for those thinking this beef's fake, it's not fake. Like,
no,
there's been no. I've not spoken to Deji at all. Like, I've not said one word to him. He's not said one word to me.
That's the thing. Everyone instantly thinks every bit of beef is fake.
They think it's fake. Yeah.
So it's not fake. I mean, you have no. I mean. You're not there like, oh, I absolutely hate Deji. But you like he's come into this and just started going at you and your wife.
Yeah, I mean now
So
I'm definitely disliking him a lot more than I did like 2 days ago.
That's what I mean. Like,
for those watching this right now, by the way, just to give you perspective on time, I don't know what's going to happen in these next few days. So at the time of recording this podcast, Deji released his track last night.
Yeah, it's the day after Deji released his track.
Yeah,
and I'm going to say it was a decent track.
Yeah, it was decent, yeah.
We both reacted to it. We're both on our channels.
Yeah.
So we won't talk too much about it.
Nah.
My issue with it is, okay, actually wait, let's go back.
Okay.
So then you released your diss track.
Yeah.
Which was very good.
Thank you.
The internet spoke.
It was mad. The response was mad.
It was very good.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
I mean, Keemstar is a big fan of Deji and he even said Randolph destroyed you.
Yeah.
So your disses... I mean, you've gone through all of the genius with
Josh, yeah.
With Josh. So you explain everything. It's on Josh's channel, Zerka, if you don't know. So you've gone through all of that. So we don't need to go through every point.
Yeah.
But you tell a lot of things that are true.
Yeah, and everyone's true.
Everyone says, like, I reacted to it.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks that I'm on your side. I mean, obviously, we're good mates.
Yeah.
So obviously...
But also, Deji is very close to you as well.
Deji is very close to me.
As he is
I
all
sat
of
there
us,
and I literally watched it and I was like, this is sick. But... all these points, I mean, I'm here to back it up.
Yeah, so
JJ backed it up. JJ's his brother.
So the only one that people thought wasn't true was when I said he was getting high before the fight. But that's not actually what I said. I said he was getting high before the press conference, and the reason he was doing stuff like that is why he lost the fight. So that is true. Everything's true.
So that's all true. And then he obviously came out and he's like, oh, that's all a lie.
Yeah.
Everything you said is a lie. The only thing... he actually said I did edibles.
He owned up to that, yeah. Well, no, I think he owned up to a lot of stuff, but then it was like, half of it's not true.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I don't understand which ones are not true then, Deji.
So then he comes back with his diss track and it was good.
Yeah.
Like, I went into it thinking, Deji, please don't do this. Like, I've heard your diss track on, like, me.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Well, I think he had a lot of help in terms of, I mean, I think FIFA Monster definitely helped him with the recording and the flow.
PG was produced the song.
Yeah.
So we can't say anything for certain on who wrote it because obviously I don't know. We have no proof.
Can I just say I ate some sushi before this? It's so spicy. And I've just it's just
you got some water there, bro.
It's just become spicy again.
You need milk. That's what makes it.
Yeah, water doesn't really help.
No, water doesn't help. You need dairy.
Anyway, yeah. I'm like.
It? Huh? Tearing up. You're going to make it?
No, yes, I'm tearing up a little bit because of the spice, and I don't want people to think I'm tearing up because of Deji.
Deji really got to him, guys. So yeah, Deji dropped a lot of lines in it, and again, I reacted to it, and I was like, "This is true. This is not. This is true. This is not," kind of thing. And obviously, everyone was calling me salty every time I said it's not true.
Reactions are hard to do because people always take a side.
But I mean, JJ hasn't. He has reacted to it.
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think it's out right now though.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't say anything.
It's going to be posted. It might be. It actually might be out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, from my side anyway, I know everything that he said, everything that you said. So I know both of you really well. I know what's true.
Yeah.
And a lot of his were false.
Yeah. So
it's stuff like JJ paid for your wedding.
Yeah.
That payment is true of him sending you money, but that is not him paying for your wedding.
Well, put it this way. This is a way, I mean, this is just a way to prove it, if I have to even prove it. When you don't pay for a wedding on the wedding day.
The day before.
So JJ sent me...
I said that in my video. I was like, JJ sent the payment on the 12th.
Yeah.
Your wedding was on the 13th.
Yeah. You don't pay for a wedding the day before. You're not like
you turn up in cash.
I'll have one wedding, please.
You're just there like, yeah, I'll take that dress on the day in cash.
Yeah.
Just like, so...
And I didn't know he was going to give a gift. He just sent it. Like, it's not like I asked for it or it's not... It was just like, congratulations, it's a gift.
Yeah. Because I remember him doing it.
Yeah.
So like he sent you the gift. Also, that was very peak that he showed the payment.
I think it's more peak than actually I made a big, like, I didn't even make that big of a deal of it, but it's actually very, very peak. Like,
that's very peak. Like,
it's like me going into your bank account and sharing payments that you sent to...
Yeah, that's between JJ and you.
Yeah.
That bank...
Well, not even between... It's between JJ. It's just JJ's account. Like...
Yeah.
It's between me and him, but no one should see that. Like,
that's his account. Yeah, no one... Yeah,
even I don't have access to that, you know?
That's my issue with it. So... I mean, very good track. That's the first time I've heard Deji like flow.
Wait, hold on. Let's just say very good. Like
for Deji,
it's good. Like the beat was good, right?
For Deji, that was insane.
Yeah, the beat was sick. We realized that the beat was actually Deji used mine and JJ's producer without his permission, so he just used a beat that he sent him years ago. Paid him minimal, paid him hardly anything, and then when he asked for more, sent him £50 extra, which is mad. So the reason the beat was good, I was like, in my reaction video, I was like, oh, this beat's sick. And then I realized after the fact that it was Ishan, so no wonder it was sick, it was my producer.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot wrong with it. End of the day, Deji did sound good on it.
Yeah.
Like, he sounded much better than normal.
Yeah, lyrics trash.
The disses, some of them were lies, and they were kind of what I said. I tweeted out beforehand. I said like,
because everyone was like, "Oh, you watched the video. You watched the video before you reacted to it." I was like, "Nah, I just knew what he would say. Like, they're the obvious points."
I tweeted it. The only one I missed out was your wife.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to put that in case he was like, "Oh yeah, I should mention his wife."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, that might spur him on."
Yeah, true.
So it was quite an obvious one. Still good.
Yeah,
but obvious. Now. You reacted to it.
Yeah.
And you said about replying?
Yeah, I said leave a like if you want to reply. So I don't really know. Well, I have written one.
Okay.
So I have got one.
Okay.
It's just whether I want to put it out because it's brutal.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna just leave it there. That's all everyone needs to know.
I'm just saying, one more thing I'll say on it is that I don't know, he took it too far. Like, even in my first one, I was going in at him and I was saying some harsh stuff, but it wasn't necessarily like, it was banter. It wasn't just banter, it was harsh stuff, but like, even in his reaction video, he was like, ha, 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 blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, he just said some stuff in his that was just no point, like, I'll fuck your wife like a horse.
Yeah, that's peak.
That's the one. That's the one where I'm like, mad. Because, you know, he aired out her Instagram, but she's now making money off that because she's getting bare orders.
Big up Laura. Letters by Laura.
Yeah.
Wait, letters by _Laura.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Letters by _Laura on Instagram. Everyone check it out.
Or lettersbylaura.co.uk.
Yeah, everyone check it out.
Yeah, so she made like £300 overnight thanks to Deji and then me reacting to it as well. So yeah, that's fine. She was very hurt though. That's the annoying part. Like for me, it's like
it's when it's people that aren't involved.
Yeah, because it's like you can say you can talk about my wife in relation to me, or you can be like. why does your wife like you or something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you can't say, I'll fuck your wife like a horse, your wife's got a bad dress, JJ paid for her wedding. You know, that, and then I was actually talking to it and she was pissed. At that point, I was like, all right, you're going too far now, I'm going to fuck you up. So.
Yeah, I mean, Logan literally made like a whole campaign against JJ on the whole thing of like, you remember that video Logan did where he reacted to JJ's diss track?
Yeah.
And he was like, he was talking about it and he was like, yo, it's terrible. And then he just added sad music and went, women have a choice too. And he did that speech, you know, he did that.
Yeah.
And it's like, Logan's speech sums up exactly what that line is always going to be. If you cross that line, it's
it's true. And if you cross that line, then that line's been pushed back now.
Yeah,
so
it's like you're involved, so he can go, I'm gonna fuck you up, I'm gonna beat you up.
Yeah,
Laura's not involved, so she can't. Like that's as simple as it is.
Yeah,
you can't.
And one thing I want to say about this as well is that the fact that this beef, like people think that it came out of just the Family Feud, Family Fortunes thing, which it did. That's where it like started from.
Yeah.
Like, and I was just joking at that point.
Yeah.
And Deji was like went at me. But like everything I was saying in my diss track and all the feelings I have towards Deji is from months ago. It's from the whole fallout from the fight. Like this has never been spoken about as well. I'm not going to go too much into it because there's a lot more people involved. I can't speak on their behalf. But yeah, you guys know obviously Deji left the house. He went back to went back to his parents.
Yeah.
And got a training, got a gym there, got a boxing trainer there and everything. And everyone kind of fell out with each other.
Yeah, it was the whole thing. He tweeted out like, "Oh, the Sidemen and that lot don't support me."
It was anything but that.
It was us telling him to. This is bad. Like he's gonna go at me for this, but this is literally a fact. Is he said we didn't support him? It was us saying he can't eat like shit food and he needs to work out.
We were supporting him. We were doing what we needed to do to make sure he can win this fight.
Yeah.
By supporting him, sometimes it's not easy. But supporting is not always like do what you want. It's like pushing them. So Deji, stop eating all this like junk food when you have a chef downstairs working every day to make your food and then you're just throwing it away. Imagine like that's hurting her. Everything like that. Not training. Meant to be doing like burpees and he does 50s. Like, oh, deal, let me do 50 today.
Yeah.
And then we'll play FIFA or something. It's like, come on.
Yeah, like his like JJ would always go into his room, like he'd be playing Fortnite or whatever, and JJ would always go in and go like, Dej, let's go. Throw boxing gloves at him and go, we're going to go spar downstairs, like technical spar.
Yeah.
Just do it. And he's like, I can't bother. Blah,
play
blah, blah.
Fortnite.
Like JJ really tried.
JJ tried the most, 100%,
Yeah.
but everyone was trying.
Everyone was
Even
trying,
Vic
yeah.
was like, Deji, come on. Like, get your ass into gear.
That's the issue. And it's like, I'm proud of him because he went to Peterborough. The issue is, I think he started training in Peterborough and I think the issue is he was training to beat us. He was like, he was training to prove us wrong rather than because he wanted to beat Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Which everyone's got to have their motive to win. So fair enough. But if he had started earlier, I mean, Deji, look at the fight. If Deji had trained properly for 6 months,
If he
would
did
have
what
won.
he said, he would have won.
Yeah.
And it's like the thing, like, the big fallout was when the whole rent thing came up, when, like, because, like, what I have to remember is, guys, he was, like, bringing girls back to the house when he was meant to be training, which is, like, remember, it's not just him that lives here. It's not even just JJ that lives here. It's Simon, Vic, Josh. I mean, I'm here, but I didn't live here. But yeah, so it's like disrespecting. Even that's a bit of a weird thing to have. Always have girls around, just in and out of the house nonstop.
Yeah,
eating food, like just messing. It would never tell you anything
He
up.
only brought girls over for like an hour. If that.
Yeah, like,
you say girls like he brought loads of girls. Like
no, he would try. Yeah, he tried to. Yeah, but then it just disrespected the house. So at that point, everyone was like, "Look, you have to stop paying rent.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna, if you're gonna throw,
it was if you're gonna train, we'll happily accept this. We'll happily accept you not cleaning up after yourself. Blah blah blah. We'll take it because we know in 3 months' time you're gonna fight Jake Paul. That's a big moment.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna train, we're not dealing with this. Yeah. And then we said like we actually didn't say about rent. It was in LA.
You know what? This is exclusive as well. I'll bring this up because it was when Deji didn't like going to train with Vidal because he had to go from this house all the way into London, which would take like an hour or so. So Vidal was like, all right, if you can't train at the house and if these people, if us guys can't influence him, you're going to come live with me and I'm going to make you live like brutal. So Deji was going to go live with Vidal and Vidal was like, I'm going to like literally, you're up every day, 6 a.m., no food. I'm with you every day. I'll shadow you. I'll make sure you're doing this thing.
Yeah.
And Deji was like, and then Deji was like, yeah, cool, I'll do that. And then Vidal was like, well, obviously you need to pay rent. And Deji was like, what?
What was it? It was
what?
like...
Why?
Wasn't it like £200 a month?
That was here. It was more for Vidal because Vidal actually had to like...
It's $250 or so. It wasn't much.
No, here was $250.
£250
a month for Vidal. Vidal was more. Vidal was actually like a decent chunk of rent because he's having like a big room.
Yeah, but I swear it was like £300-400 max at Vidal's.
But then Vidal was like bills. He was
yeah.
like, then the bills to go. That's when Deji was like, oh, why do I have to pay for internet?
Yeah,
why
so
do I have
he
to pay
was
for
like, I
electricity?
thought you were meant to be my brother kind of thing. And that, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think Vidal wants us to get into this.
We're not going to, yeah. But I just want to say that's where the rent came from.
That's where there's always been a bit of tension is because before the fight, there was this whole thing of like Deji living here. It became so much. Yeah, we'll brush past that.
But the reason I'm bringing it up, it's not like I've just gone like, oh, I hate Deji. It's just like all these feelings got forgotten when he was fighting because we were all proud of him. We were all happy. Like, at least you've tried. At least you've done this. So, it never really like got forgiven. It just got forgotten. So if he's coming at me, I'm gonna be like, Deji, remember all this shit that I haven't forgot about.
That's big.
Because he was saying shit to me. Like I was chatting to him. He's like, Randolph, why are you talking? Why are you talking right now? Why are you moving your mouth? Why are you talking?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Deji, I'm just trying to help you. He's like, why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? He's a rude guy, man. He needs to put in his place. I'm not gonna lie, man. Fuck.
Well, I mean, if you want to release another diss track, I'm sure everyone would love to hear it.
Well, yeah, you guys let me know. I mean, this podcast will be up before the audio version will be definitely up before I do anything. So if you want to hear it, if you want me to put it out, let me know. I think I probably will, but it's brutal. It's brutal. Deji would have been sick for a diss track if it was true, you know.
If everything there was true,
that would have been very, very smart. But it was just false. So it just wasn't true.
I never know what the game plan is when he says like, "Oh, your wife's been DMing me." You'd be screaming divorce.
I don't get it.
I don't really, because I get that a lot of fans that are watching it are just going to go like, oh my God, Randolph's wife's DMing him. But
so people were DMing Laura saying you're a bitch, you're a whore, because you've been texting Deji.
Jesus.
This is what fans are like, by the way, guys.
Some of there's obviously going to be quite a lot of fans that are like, oh my God.
Some fans, yeah, of course.
But surely you put 2 and 2 together and go, okay, if this is true, Randolph will get divorced in the next 2 days.
If that is true, we've got bigger shit to deal with than like a diss track right now.
On YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that was true, then wow. Imagine.
Yeah. You'd be focused more on your divorce right now.
Yeah.
And it would be a thing of, I don't know, you'd find out pretty quick.
I mean, it's just me and Laura have been together for so long that like nothing will affect us in our relationship. So I mean, Deji tried really hard to kind of like cause shit there,
like the calling girls.
Yeah. Like I said in my reaction video, I think he saw me calling a girl.
Bro,
that was my wife.
Yeah, I was
calling her.
We were in a club in LA, no, in Vegas.
Yeah,
and I turned to Randolph. He's just FaceTiming this girl. It's Laura.
I'm always FaceTiming her,
and it's just like I'm like, bro, she can't even hear you. Like, and it's just Randolph smiling at the camera.
I just show everyone. I'm like, yo, this is Laura. Hi, everyone say hi to Laura.
And she can't hear anything. She's there like, I think even she's thinking like, what are you doing?
She just wakes up because the thing with Vegas is that time difference is mad. So we're in the club and she's just waking up. So she's like, how you doing? I'm like, I'll show you.
Yeah, I'm like, I heard that and I was just like, this one isn't even a good lie.
Like, yeah, I know. But then when you insult her and she gets pissed, that's when I'm mad. But you're not gonna hurt our relationship, which is impossible. So
yeah.